you ever found non-printmaking tools that are just perfect for the job? Recently, I've discovered by chance 3 new tools that are just perfect for some of the jobs that I'm doing in my artwork. So in this video, I'm revealing them to you and showing you how I use them. If you don't know me, I'm Ruth. I'm an artist, teacher, printmaker, and I make videos from my tiny studio in Bristol, UK. I'm helping artists deepen their practice through hand printing at home. If you like the video, do please click like, click subscribe, or you could just join my email list via the link in the description below, and that way you get all my content straight into your inbox every month. Right, let's get started. So first up is a wallpaper brush. I actually found this being thrown out round by us. People just leave things out on their front wall to pick up if you want them. And I thought, you know what, this could be really good for pressing wrinkles out of tissue paper collage. And you know what? It is perfect for it. So what I've done previously is put a piece of scrap paper or greaseproof paper onto the glued down tissue paper, and just by hand I've just tried to smooth the wrinkles out and get the glue even. But this is much better at the job. The outside bristles are really soft, so they don't harm the tissue paper. There's a few on the inside that are a little bit harder, so they get rid of the wrinkles and smooth it out. So, perfect for the job, a wallpaper brush. So next up, I was told about this one by a friend actually, but this is what's called a colour shaper. I'm not entirely sure exactly what it is originally for, but basically it's like a brush, but instead of bristles, it has this rubber tip. And what I've used it for is to basically get rid of mistakes or things that I don't want on damp paper. So if I've done a print on damp paper, so that might be an etching or a drypoint etching, and it's still damp, it's come out of the press, but you've noticed straight away that there's something a little bit wrong, or a bit of ink or something that hasn't quite worked. And you can use this to just basically sort of smudge the ink. And especially with the damp paper, it will really smudge it almost to the point where you get rid of it. Not always, but almost. So it's really useful for that. And the other way you can use it, which I suspect is the way you're supposed to use it, is if you're monoprinting and you've still got wet ink. This would be for oil-based ink probably, and it's still wet. You can just use it to smooge again, to sort of just smudge the ink if you've just gone a little bit over or under a line or an area that you want. So 2 really good uses for that, and it's a really useful tool to just have in the studio. And last but not least, a ridge-bottomed jam jar. So these are jars, and I don't know if you can see that, but it's just got little ridges along the bottom. And most jars are like this. A lot of jars are like this, have these little ridges here. Now, I first got this for dry point printing at home. And if you haven't seen my video about that, then do watch it. I'll link it somewhere in this video here. And it's great for pushing your soft etching paper right down into your scratches of your plate to get the ink up. But what I've also found, it's just really good for any print where you want to try and get your paper right down into a crack or crevice. You want to get some really good detail. So that might be quite a textured collograph plate, for instance, where you've got some bumps, but you also want your paper to go quite far down into the plate. It might be a botanical print where you really want to get every little bit of detail from a leaf or a fern or something like that. And you can use the edge of this to just push down right into each crack and crevice and detail. It's a bit like a wooden spoon. Wooden spoon also does the job. I prefer this at the moment. You can use the edge or the ridge, and it's great for those kind of jobs. So keep your eyes peeled at home or when you're out and about for those little tools that might make a really big difference. And they don't have to be printmaking tools. I hope that's inspired you, and if you like the video, please do click like, subscribe to the channel, and you can join my email list as well at the link below, and that will give you all of my content straight into your inbox every month. Thanks for watching, and see you next week.